Oi, how you going, mate?
Going good, mate. I'm just about to swear me guy. I'm just. Do you want me to swear my character to you, or do you mind if I swear it into Jaria's allegiance where me other guys are?
I would prefer this character to not have
No, me to
the
swear to you, any vassals. Yeah. Okay. Right. Cool. Yep.
this character is an on shaman and he's a hermit. So
Oh, okay.
he doesn't have it. He
Oh,
doesn't have
thanks for coming out of your shell for me, mate. Tell me about him. I like that. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you. Hang on till I. Hang on. There we go.
So yeah, he's just an on shaman.
So Shaman's not a character in the profiles like you've got Garundam and that sort of stuff. So by a shaman you mean that's like you've taken skills to match what a shaman type is in gaming. Is that what you mean?
So a shaman is somebody who it's more about a role play thing than a character thing, but part of the role play is your character build. So, uh, I guess a shaman has mastery over life magic and the elements of like fire, earth, wind, water, and stuff.
I like that. The model I use to run my life has fire, has water, fire, earth, and air as the four as the four states people get into. They get into a water state, a fire state, an earth state, or an air state. You know, like your water's when you're upset or afraid. Your fire state is when you're excited or angry. Your earth state is when you're relaxed and calm, and your air state is when you feel all peaceful within yourself and you're not concerned with the outside world at all. You're in the zone. So yeah, so I can relate to a shaman, mate. A master of the elements. So an all-round master. I like that. I like that a lot. Thanks for sharing that, mate. Now, let's see. I want to go and what I'm going to do. I think, mister, there's one character needs to go and do something. Look at your characters and you'll work it out. One character needs to go and hand in because he just did his 500 Tuskers. Okay, that's Zoob.
Egg just joined us too.
Oh, did he? Oh, cool. Cool, Egg. Welcome aboard, buddy.
Yeah, are we gonna go explore?
Okay, well, if we're going to go and do that, I'll cut down to one character and take on Zuba because he's my most likely to survive. So I'll get out of here with Zoob, turn navigate off, turn combat off, lifestone recall, log him out. Now I won't be playing Slowpoke. So what I'll do is turn combat off, turn navigate off, use my new U-Butte casting stein, and cast Lifestone Recall, which takes me back to Red Spire. If I remembered to Lifestone tie there. No, I've got a Lifestone tie there. So while I get back there, I'll Lifestone tie there. Okay, log Slowpoke out. Log my mule out so I can't lose focus. Okay, so I've joined yous now, and I'll make on Zubo, make Dr. Rosie ex-researcher the leader. No, he should be leader. Is he leader? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, good. I'm not leader anymore, so you two guys are in charge. Cool. Okay, so here we are at the Tusker Barracks, the three of us, ready to go and play. I'm at your disposal, friends.
Let's go, Cowabunga!
Did you guys have anything planned that you wanted to do, or what are we doing?
We're going to Cowabunga.
I'm going to follow Dr. Rosie, ex-researcher. That's what I'm going to do. And we're in Subway, and it's a bit laggy, but everything's good.
I think I know what I'll do. I'll pick a random place on the map and we'll just go there. Because I know where pretty much everything is because I did the full run of the game. What was that about? I guess it was. Yeah, it's been about a year since I did a full run of the game. So yeah, I'll pick part of the map and just follow me and we'll do whatever.
Okay, but before we start, you have to put your beer steins out like this.
Okay, that's right. Now I've got to remember which letter. We need a photo. Beer steins. Now it was K, I think you said. K? Yep. Now let's get a. I'll just close down the windows. Okay, now I can get a good screenshot of that. All right, cool. Got a good screenshot of that one, you beauty.
Okay, let's go, Cowabunga!
Now I'm having trouble just with all the lag in Subway. So, yeah, I'm getting turned around. I'll just put myself on follow you for a second using tank friend egg so that I don't go in the wrong portal because I'm just super laggy in Subway. It's all very bad.
I think we could go to the Fiona Outpost, but I think we're all under level for that in Eastwatch. Oh yeah, 55. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
We could do Atlan weapons or um
I'm gonna see what I'll find a dungeon in the Direlands that'll be fun and have some interesting mechanic or aspect to it. Hold on.
No, I still haven't got any DIs. I can soon permit you to loot my corpse anyway, so it's no worries. Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you very much.
I never carry death items on me. Just seem I hate stuff like that with games where it's kind of just it takes away the risk of what you're doing.
Oh, okay, right. All right, well, I'm here to learn, mate. I'm here to learn.
And also, I don't get too attached to the stuff I find anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It's a responsible thing to do though, so you don't end up losing stuff. But I don't care.
Great attitude, mate. I hope to learn to follow that principle. Great attitude. Okay, I'll be about 4 or 5 minutes if that's okay.
All right. Some of these quests it's going to depend on what state they have these dungeons in, because there's the release state and then the upgraded state. And if it's at the upgraded like end game state, then we're gonna get wrecked in some of these.
we got this.
Actually, I was looking at some of the dungeons where they make you split off into like two separate teams, but let's not do that. And that usually turns into a mess. What's the name of the quest where you get you get the health necklace, you get the the heart to make the weeping weapon. What's the name of that quest? Or the dungeon name?
Wait, what? Which one
No,
again?
never mind. I found it. Heart of the Innocent. Level restriction 60 plus. All right. Yeah, that's not going to work. Need. Slow. Do you have a level 60 character by chance on here?
I think he's smoking or drinking whiskey. Where are we trying to go? I can tie to a portal there, maybe.
I was thinking the Heart of the Innocent dungeon where you get the weeping weapon. There's a lot of other things you can find in there too, but it's level restricted for 60 plus. And I have, if this was back in December, I just summon one of the admins to like help us bypass that. But I haven't been on here in so long and I don't even see any of the admins talking. Probably not even like that many of the same people.
Well, a lot of the admins are just like they go to bed really early now.
Oh wait, never mind. We can't do it anyway because you have to. There's a whole flagging process and quest chain before
Come
that.
on, Cassie, come back inside, honey. Come on. Come and get a treat. Come on. Come and get a treat. Good dog. Good girl. Yes, you're a good baby coming when you're called. You are such a wonderful puppy. Sit, yes, good girl. There you go. There's 2 treats. Good dog. Okay, that's that. For the beer.
We could just go to Sanctuary and run around. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, he probably doesn't have Sanctuary recall.
Notice sometimes it's better to know less about a game because then it's easier to choose between what you know about when you want to do something. Like with this game, I'm thinking, oh, there's this, and this. Like 500 different places we could go, and narrowing it down is a bit
Yeah.
difficult.
Well, let's just go run around then.
You're spoiled for choice, aren't you, mate?
Yeah. What's that? What's that mean? Can you explain it?
It means you've got so many options you can't decide which one to do. You're spoiled for choice, yeah.
So I think I know the solution when that happens. We just go run around in some random direction, and then fate will take us away.
Yeah, we could just go to I am Bakur and then start running to the
Oh,
Dude,
great
the.
chat. I love role play. Man, I wish I could do it well.
I was thinking we could go to AB too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dungeons out there, and at least you won't end up just like with empty spaces with like dredge slinkers or
Let's
whatever.
go.
Yeah, I'm so glad I tagged you. I wouldn't have made it through Subway otherwise. I'm stuck here. I've got no idea where you've gone. I'm following you on tank.
I'm gonna turn off push to talk, but if anything starts like cutting into chat, into the voice, just let me know.
Okay, I think now I've stopped now. I think you went into Qualibar, didn't you? Is mine working or not? Hang on till I go and have a look.
I am Baker. AB.
You went into AB. Oh, right, okay. And Baker. There we go. Now I've got to get there. I'm really laggy and messed up in Subway for in Town Network for some reason.
Yeah, with the new graphics card, I have the draw distance cranked up to extreme, and it's not laggy one bit.
Oh, so maybe I need to turn down the graphics settings. But it's
Oh yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
doing
You should.
it's only doing it in Subway.
Oh, and sub.
In Town Network. It's only doing it in Town Network.
I think with some of the modifications they've done to certain areas, when the game's like reading the area and however they patched it in, it's taking like an extra second to like read in the changes from what the default was, and it's caused a lag spike there, if that makes sense. Because like the stock code from the 2000 from the Throne of Destiny client doesn't, and Subway doesn't have all those portals in it. Like that's added on top of the stock code.
Now I'll turn nav off and follow you with running now. Where are you going? You're going down this way. Okay, I got you. Now I lost you again. Now I need to get my mini map and put a right. I've got a dot on you on my mini map now on my compass, so that you're a big green dot with a circle around. I can follow you now.
So the both of you really didn't like the pirate game that much, the Legends of Pirates Online.
I quite liked it, but I couldn't get out of the starter area. I couldn't work out what to do. I'm keen to have a bit of a crack at it more. I quite liked it, but I, I, I could. I'm not. It took me years to learn how to play just a little bit of this game. You know, a new game is a big challenge. So, but I quite liked the look of it, the pirate game.
Yeah, it's all good. I get so many games sent to me that I don't know how to play any of them really. This is one of the few ones that I could say that I actually know what I'm doing with. And then
Yeah,
and even then, if I were to get into like a PvP fight with somebody, I'm not any good.
yeah. Horses for courses, mate. You're someone who's passionate about gaming, and you provide a fabulous thing because you're a good leader So you're providing me someone to follow, and I become so narrow focused that I've got to just all I can see in the game is the middle of your back. You know what I mean? When I'm running, I can't see the text channels or nothing. So I've got to target you on the things. I've got to target you on the compass and put a little dot on you. There you go. I can turn combat on now. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to cast. I'm draining. So what's going on there?
You're two-handed, right?
I'm a two-hander and I'm trying to cast and drain.
Just hit it with your...
No, it must be trying to cast. I don't know what happened then. I must have it on bone or something. No? I turned tank on and it just started casting it, the thing, like I could really play well or something. Made me look like a good player.
Yeah, I'm just using the stock client, and mostly it's because of the...
Yeah, I'll try and play manually. I'll give that a go. I'm not very good at it, so I'll do my best. Now,
The main reason I do it is the Verendi tools and all that wants me to have everything installed on the C drive, and I don't have any space on the C drive. I really don't have any space left on this computer anywhere, but especially not on the C drive. That's like just where I keep Windows and like system files. I have Asheron's call on like the I drive or J or some weird. Oh, a bunch of. Well, these guys aren't too bad. Hey.
And I've started buffing the casting. Oh, I'm buffing.
Oh, I mean, here I'm like running around like a fool and I didn't see the plasma going.
Okay, so now I've got to switch to my weapon. So I have a weapon on my hotbar. So I put my weapon down there, so I can just click it. Okay, close that down again. So that's my weapon now. All right.
And I am dead.
Oh. So target the plasma golem and hit delete. And I'm hitting low, so I should be hitting it.
It's been a long time since I've played this game as not a max level character. Who's this guy? On my way back. I gotta drop some stuff. That's this pumpkin buffer.
Oh. Looks like fire doesn't do him much damage. So I'll have to try it's 0 damage, 0 damage. I'm hitting it okay. Well, the only other weapon I've got's a Tetsubo Slugger, which has crushing blow, so I'll give that one a try.
I have a bunch of Sclavis tongues and dark revenant thigh bones. Oh, I have a gold golem heart. Yeah, this character has a whole lot of garbage. I have some Othel eggs.
Oh, cool. Hopefully.
You can use it for cooking, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the things you can cook in this game are fabulous. Those plus 50 health and all that sort of stuff, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, this game could become something really special from a crafting point of view. First off, they need to just sell the salvage in towns. That system is beyond broken unless you're using third-party tools. So just have a shop that sells it. Be done with that part. But if they actually like bumped up some of the stuff you can craft so it's actually useful, you could actually have a whole second part of the game where you could actually be a viable crafter. And also add maybe some crafting quests in there. So I hate doing the whole thing of having to be a combat tune and then you get to level cap, then you have to go and respec everything over to crafting. And it really wouldn't take that much effort to put. I guess if they put it. No, they could structure it in a way that would work. Have a whole set of crafting quests where you could actually just level up crafting. So you could actually come into the game and not have to ever get combat skills. Is that my corpse? Nope. Platinum, where'd my corpse go? There's my corpse. And something's chasing me. I'm going to need some help. But this game, in the state it's in, basically forces you to macro to get to level cap. And it shouldn't. I don't know why don't. What? They should just boost the XP rates. Make it like a 5x boosted, 5 times XP rate.
I mean, you can still play the lower levels. I've done it. It's fun. I think it's fun. You don't need boosting. You don't need level 8 spells. You don't need any macros. You just play the fucking game.
Yeah, but you end up hitting. The problem is you end up hitting a wall where you'll be around level 80 to 120, and you're stuck in a position where you either do the same quest over and over and over and over and over with the assumption that you have level 8, level 7 and up spells and everything. Or you macro. Unless you want to spend like 10 years trying to get to like from 120 to 275. And if they just boost the XP rate, just if they boost the XP rate, there'd be less of a need for people to just macro experience. If people wanted to still macro for like crafting supplies or whatever, or to farm, that's fine. But I guess the problem with that though is if you make it so people don't have to have macros on the server, then the server looks even more dead than it is. So I don't know. It is disappointing when you go into areas and it's just people botting, but if you go to any other game from this time period, whenever I go to like Ultima Online or Meridian 59 or Dark Age of Camelot, and I talk about how much botting goes on the servers on Asheron's Call, the people that haven't played this game think they can't believe that botting is not only allowed but actually encouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's also a lot of potential for the lower level of the game that people don't realize. That there's a lot of fun to be had just playing from level 1 to 20.
Yeah, there's tons of quests in there that are. There's actually quite a bit of variety. There's quests where you have to find like a dungeon or you have to follow some clues. There's simple quests where you just have to go. There's multi-part ones that take you to different towns.
Yeah, I like to PvP too, and there's a lot of fun to be had at lower levels of PvP. All right, Slowpoke, you ready? We're gonna pull these Byron. Are
Yes.
you ready to?
Yep. 100% ready.
Okay. Let's head this way.
I need to delete those gold peas, sorry.
Oh wow, what's up here? Oh, this is actually an interesting area. A Vimontian camp.
Okay, tab and delete.
Does anybody have an objection to me recording this video with the audio from Discord included and putting it on YouTube?
No, not at all, mate.
Alright.
I'd actually think that's pretty cool. Now I want to go and attack that one. So there we go, delete. Got it. Okay, follow my melee character. That's you.
I have 5 skill credits.
Okay. Okay, get behind you and watch your back. Gotcha. Get behind you and watch your back.
Probably something in this tower.
Okay, let's go over there. Whoops. Couple of birds. Okay, target the nearest one and delete.
So, do you see my post looking for suggestions for Thanksgiving themed and Christmas themed MMOs?
Yes, I did.
Anybody have any ideas? Like the ones that I have are kind of like a big, pretty big stretch. Or they're games that are so old that they're not feasible to really play anymore.
The only thing I can think to do is ask both my daughters. So I'll just make a note in my reminder because they've played a lot of computer games. So I'll ask both
I gotta even take something that's 4-player co-op.
So tasks, and it's in AC Drunkenfell. Edit task. Talk to girls about Xmas friend egg. Okay. Add that to my tasks and I'm done. Minimise. Right, now where are you two? Open up my fellowship window. Click on the leader. And that'll put him targeted. There he is with a big yellow circle around him in my compass. A big green
Oh, there's a tower here. I wonder if Jarya still does her chests.
I think he does, yeah.
This would be a place she would put one.
Oops, what have I done? Going upstairs, and he wasn't there. Gone on
I ended up finding, I think I was up to like 60 some of those of her chests that I found. And then people would complain saying they couldn't find any of them. So I'd explain to them what to do. I told them just go to ACpedia, look for the point of interest list, and just go from point of interest to point of interest. And people would still say they couldn't find them. Like me and what's his name? Debt Man or whatever his name is. I think me and him found over half the chest before the wipe. Just us two.
Yeah, I really like that man actually. I think he's a pretty cool guy. He's sort of proved there's nothing you can do in the game. There's nothing you can't do in the game up until they introduce legendaries if you're a level 150, which was pretty awesome. So he's a good player. If you were keeping up with him, mate, that means you're a pretty good player too.
Yeah, when I first came back to the game, I'd run like dungeons with people, and he was the first person I came across where we were in what's that? The dungeon on Tusker Island that has the, what is that one called? It has the, my brain is not working today.
Let's have a look at the map.
The Tusker Island dungeon that had, there's like a big Tusker inside. You get a staff with the Tusker head on it from it. Staff of the Painbring.
Painbringer's staff.
But we're running that dungeon, and a lot of times when I play with people, they'll just like set a macro and they'll.
Oh yeah, that's a great quest. That one, that Painbringer, it's a beauty. I've only done it the once and made it through. It was great. What
Yeah, we both went in there like right at the level minimum. And he's one of the few players I've played with on here where he adapted to my play style instead of just trying to like brute force or run a macro. I was like, wow.
Right.
That sounds legendary.
Yeah, a lot of the people that play this game, it might as well just be like a mobile clicker game at this point because they don't. God, I don't get what the point is just leaving this up like macroing all day. Okay. Apparently, there's nothing in that tower. But I don't think I covered this. Oh wait, over here. What dungeon's over here? Shade Iron Mine, level 80 or greater. Oh yeah. I've been here before. And I don't think I'm 80. Nope, I'm not 80. I guess since we're not 80. Oh, and I keep pressing M to pull up the map. As if this was a different game.
Oh, I gotta go AFK. I gotta pee.
Alright.
Okay. All right. Get behind you and watch your back. Ready again.
This is one of the few games where you can actually run in a random direction and you won't hit an invisible wall. And if you run, even if you played this game for 10 years, if you run for a while, you'll find something that you haven't seen before.
Oh, I love the world in this.
Yeah.
I've been running around it since 4 months after it began, and it's still everything, just new stuff like everywhere.
And everything's well crafted too. Like the architecture makes sense. There's a lot of MMOs where if you actually take the time to look at the architecture, like it just if that was a real life structure, it would just fall down. I've seen some ridiculous looking stuff, or just stuff that's plopped wherever. Like somebody just sprinkled some trees and then some copy and pasted buildings. Like this right here makes sense because the Viamontians were trying to It makes sense for the Vimontians to have a camp down here. It's pretty close to Iambakur, and there was a lot of hostility against the different factions in game. The structure itself, like it's not the highest resolution structure, but it's a structure that if that was actually built in real life, it wouldn't just topple over. The cave looks a little bit out of place, but I'll forgive it. That
Very
does look
generous
kind of
of you,
silly.
friend. Very generous of you, my friend. Very generous.
Yeah, looking at this cave, you go from grass, and then all of a sudden you have a rock cave that's like starting from like nothing. Like it just grew out of the ground.
Yeah.
But hey, it was late '90s, early 2000s when they were building this stuff. I'll forgive this cave. Is everybody ready?
Yes, ready.
What if they built the cave and it's like a mine?
Actually, yeah, they could have just built the cave. What's up here? Harvest Reaper. Uh-oh. Harvest Reaper. Is this one of their custom mobs, or was this in like late Asheron's Call? I see you got clothes back on, so I take it this guy isn't. Oh, ouch. No! Shit. I'll be right back. I lost my healer's heart and my helm. That's alright.
I think he's still following me, mate.
I need to turn down the game so I actually hear everybody talking, and there we go. Are you two still alive?
Yes, mate, we're just running back up the beach to the north from where you were.
Did you guys kill that Reaper?
No, mate. We ran away. Well, sorry, we withdrew. We withdrew.
Unkillable. You can't kill that.
So that's one of the like the crypt end game mobs, or
No, it's just unkillable. They make stuff that's unkillable.
yeah, they're kind of dealing with a very limited tool set to create mobs. So they end up either creating mobs that do like cheap shot mechanics, like where they just kind of insta kill you, or they end up with just being like meat gates where they just have so much HP and regen where you can't kill them. Which neither one of those is that interesting, at least to me.
I'll be 4 or 5 minutes while you come back, mate. I'll be right back.
All right.
some of the stuff that they do is invulnerable to magic as well. So if you have a magic character during their live events, all you can do is heal, and that's it.
Yeah, I stopped going. Oh shit! What's behind me? Big ol' soy. Did I buff before I came out here? I sure. Oh wait, I did. Yeah, I stopped doing the live events when I started seeing people that were like developing content for them were bringing like multiple characters with like macro commands and doing the live events with that, like actually like fighting in the live events using like macro commands. I'm like, come on. You know, where people have like what I don't know what the tool is called, but you can actually like send commands in chat and then it'll read that. That'll make your character do something. So people will type some like they'll have like trigger a move, and then all their whole like chain of like 5 people will move.
Oh yeah, it's all like yeah. I really prefer playing the game just with one character.
Yeah, but I don't get what the fun is in having like 18 of your own characters and just like storming the content on the game. I guess it's some sort of like reward thing where the people are amassing so much stuff. Or it'd be like if somebody was like if somebody's like it's like if somebody's throwing like money out in the streets. It's like that equivalent where people would like rush out there and get the free money. Except here it's like if you have like a ton of characters, it's free experience. It's like the same like reward principle. I can't figure out another reason. Like, why does somebody need like 15 characters to? Where is my corpse? 65-1. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need some help getting this corpse. Actually, no. Well, we'll see.
Come on, Cassie.
There, I got my stuff back.
Cassie, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Cassie. Good dog coming when you call. You are such a clever dog. Yes, that's fabulous. Good girl. There's one for coming when you call. Yes. Can you sit for me again? Good dog. There you go. There's another treat. Good baby. Good girl.
Maybe I'm overthinking this, but why is there just a random guy with a pumpkin for a head just hanging out here with a bunch of like drudges and Viamontians? The Viamontians and drudges make sense, but why a pumpkin dude?
Yeah, good observation, mate.
Just standing there,
Just
just
Halloween.
Now let's see. How am I going
maybe
to find
that's what I'm
one
going
of
to do
my
next
people?
Halloween. I'm just going to like find just some random place, put and dress up like a pumpkin bat and just stand there. But it won't be a place where anybody goes. I'll just drive like 15 minutes out of town and just stand in the middle of a field.
Now I've got to find you guys. It's been while you're standing in a field. Are you back trying to get your body now?
Oh, I got it. That mob doesn't have that good of aggro range, and I also ran
Yep.
away.
No, I'm looking for you in the game. I'm coming to try and find you. Are you back up where the pumpkin
Oh,
was?
yeah, I'm at 65 south, 87 4 west.
There we go.
And the real strength of this game was its lore, story, world building, and integration of all that. But like towards the end, it just had a bunch of nonsense thrown in it. It seems like the nonsense is just getting continued. Like, well, I guess that's a fun character, but have him be in town or something. Guess we'll go around the pumpkin guy. Like down here, like this is interesting. There's a bunch of drudges around something. That makes sense. Oh, they're all like, that might have been a bad idea. Yep.
We got him, mate.
I got taught always to run towards your most powerful character.
I got killed again.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
yeah. So that's all I did was run towards me toughest character, me tank. And I know you're not a tank. I know you're a shaman, but you're the most powerful character here, so you're sort of the tank, you know.
Shamans can be tanks too.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember too much, but that's one rule I got taught about computers: is run towards your games, is run towards your tank.
I need to put some points into. Oh wait, did I buff somewhere? I did not. I need to put some points into health, I think.
Yeah, you definitely need more hit points, dude.
Cowabunga that.
Way more hit points, cowabunga.
Oh, I should ask these people. Can you spare some hit points? Here's some hit points. Fancy looking.
Good experience too, these things, for me.
Apparently not. I saw some guy that looked fancy, so I said, "Can you spare some hit points, fancy looking fella?" And I didn't get an answer.
Oh,
People used to get really pissed off about me when I played this game. Like, most of the people loved what I was doing, but there's like a subset of people that would get so angry.
right. Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
usually how. That's usually how you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, because you remember God King? Oh wait, I'm recording this. Oh, that guy's. There's a guy named God King. I think he was one of them that got like bent out of shape. Because I dared to talk about lore of the game in general chat. You can only discuss that kind of stuff in like RP channel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But
kind of
but like the setting isn't really role playing. Like yeah, there's a tree here, and there's talking about placement of objects and other things about the game isn't really role playing.
yeah. I've got to admit, I really love role playing. I used to love going along with. I can't think of the fella's name on Drunken Fell that used to do the all the events and stuff. Rally, that was it. He used to role play with when he did it. You know what I mean? And I used to really enjoy that. So I quite, like I said to you, I quite enjoy people when people are passionate about things and enjoy them, because that's how I like to feel. That's what I like to follow. I like to follow people who are passionate, not people who are just half-assed about what they do. You know, I like to follow people who are good leaders and who are passionate. You know, and yeah.
Well said, mate.
Oh, check that armor out.
Yeah, buddy.
That goes perfect with the rest of you, mate.
Where'd you get that armor?
Oh, I found it in the garbage.
I know I picked something up. Oh, there it is. And maybe maybe we should head a different direction. Let's see. Oh. Acidic diamond golem. I need an actual like full set of weapons too. All I have are the assault swords.
You know what my favorite finesse weapon is?
What?
Board with a nail in it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like weird stuff under finesse.
Oh, I'm after a finesse weapon for Slowpoke. Oh, I'm very interested in what you guys are talking about now. Oh no, I've targeted the wrong thing. Oh, this could be bad. I've hit
Would you?
auto run. I started to shake and I hit the
Oh.
wrong key. Hang on. I started to get nervous and I shake and I hit the wrong keys. Oh no, I'm running in circles. Hang on till I get auto run on.
It's alright.
I'll just keep running around in circles and find the tank. Where's the tank? There's the tank. Found him. Where'd he go?
Sailors aren't that bad.
Where's the tank? There he is. Find the tank. Oh, I'm still alive. Heal. Find the tank. Okay. Target the critter and kill. Sorry, lads. I start to shake sometimes and accidentally hit the Q key and hit auto run.
It happens.
Occasional things to happen.
Because I go through. Oh, go ahead.
I just said, no worries, Mike.
Yeah. Because I go through so many games, I hit the wrong keys all the time. Because in Anarchy Online, X is sit down, which it's backpedal here. So in Anarchy Online, if you watch my videos, you'll see that I'm always like sitting down in combat and then getting up really quick. But I don't bother rebinding the keys because then it's just too much work. It's fine sitting down. Okay, where are we going? I think we cut up like northeast. We should have like mobs that are a bit more level appropriate.
Oh, nice looking river. Oops, what have you found?
Androwing Savage.
Okay, I'll come up behind you, target him, and start killing him. Okay. I love the way two-handers hit multiple targets. Or two targets in front of you. Makes you feel like you're contributing.
That's a lot of damage.
What's down here?
Oops, we've picked up
Uh-oh.
some here. got here? We've got something coming in a wisp, is it? Yep.
Chaos Wisp.
Okay, get behind you and watch your back. Incoming. Okay, run to the tank. And combat on. Not combat on, I mean target and delete. Okay, target and delete. Heal. I'll just turn off that reminder alarm. Okay. Oh, I think Cowabunga dude might have had a disconnect, has he?
Looks like he's running in place.
Yeah.
It's not a good sign. Well, I'm gonna make something to eat. And
Yep. Do you mind if I put in another couple of screenshots in the Asheron's channel?
Yeah, throw whatever you want to. It's no
Yeah,
problem at all.
I got two screenshots of earlier on and stuff, and of us cheering a beer and that. I'll put them in there. Okay, thanks, mate.
All right, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I need to take some for my headache. Hold on.